mean, he came from Israel for 7 years. He's trying to switch seconds. Yeah. 30 and 18.
There's that period.
Yeah.
My bond.
It's already.
Nej, kör. De har pressläggning tidigt.
Okay. Welcome to UMEÅ BSKT and UPPSALA game. The game was won by UMEÅ BSKT. Play here in UMEÅ. So we can start with questions to Xavier. What was your name? Xavier. It's hard to pronounce. You was the player of the game for your team, but how does it feel to win MVP in a loss?
Terrible. Yeah, it doesn't feel good at all. I mean, yeah, I would much rather have the win, obviously. But we started doing good things in the second half, so hopefully it's something to build on for the future games.
What was your mindset coming into this game, knowing that both teams don't have a lot of wins? Did you feel like it was going to be a battle harder because both teams don't have a lot of wins?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely thought it was going to be a battle. This was a pivotal game for both teams, I think. We're both fighting. I mean, we're fighting to get out of the last position, and they're fighting to keep us there. And a win definitely would have helped us move in the right direction. Hats off to UMEÅ for playing a good game.
How does you and your team feel when you're in this part of the season and you haven't got a lot of wins? Is this concerning you, or do you feel like you have a lot to get from the team?
I think there's still a lot of potential. Obviously, it's not the start that we wanted, and you know, we would obviously want to win more games. But we started training camp late, and we've had injuries. One guy comes back healthy, another guy gets injured, and you know, we haven't shaken the injury bug yet. So I think once we do that, we get all of our guys back and we build up that chemistry. I think that we'll start. I think everyone will start seeing that we're a much better team than we've showed so far.
Thank you. Devon Williams, this is your second win at home. Do you feel more and more secure playing at home now?
Yeah, I'll say so. It definitely feels good. Playing here in front of a great crowd in UMEÅ, and just having that energy when we're playing here, just we're able to feed off the crowd, and that definitely helps us during the game.
You had a great game, and I guess you could call it a breakout game for you. Do you feel you can bring even more from your game?
Yeah, definitely. The ball was falling today and stuff, but there's still some things that I need to do better on defense, and doing better stuff on things that don't show up on the stat sheet. Yeah, I had a great offensive game, but the game is more than just offense, and I feel like there's a lot of things I can improve on defensively.
The team started off bad, but now you're starting to get some wins. Is there a big difference from where you started the season and from where you are now?
I think a lot of it has to do with chemistry, getting to learn each other, getting to play together. It definitely helps having a strong squad again, with Josh being back and everybody feeling good and stuff. So that definitely helps. But yeah, I would say, like, I think we're starting to learn how to play together better and feed off each other.
Okay, thank you. Jens Tillman, what are your first thoughts now, directly after last? What do you think about your team's effort?
på svenska eller engelska?
Yeah, I
English.
think-
Okay. I think the effort's there. I think we to start with, we got off to a pretty bad start, and I think that was hard for us to try to get back in the game from that. Still, I think that we tried, we fought. We made I think we made a lot of mistakes, but I think it's hard for us to find a rhythm to play in when we always have players hurt. We never. I don't think we practiced 5-on-5. Last time we practiced 5-on-5 was
You practice
once. We practiced 5-on-5, so we're really happy for that one time. But we really need to go 5-on-5 a lot more. Yeah, so I think we have periods in the game where we play really well, and if that's because UMEÅ play bad or if we play really well, you know, it's I think Coach Jesper probably thinks that when we play good, he thinks that they play bad, and you know, so forth. We really need to start winning games. We got one win so far, and that's not enough. But yeah, the bad start gave us a really, you know, it was tough for us to try to get back in the game, and I think UMEÅ controlled the whole game, basically.
What did you say to your team during the break after the first quarter?
After the first quarter,
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Heya.
Okay. You have been assistant coach for UMEÅ Basketball before. How does it feel to be back in UMEÅ?
Good. It's a nice town. It's a nice organization, and I'm happy they're doing okay, and I'm happy they're doing good. I would rather win today, but yeah, I'm happy to coach and for the team, but yeah, other than that, it feels like shit.
What do you feel your team need to adjust moving forward in the season? Is there anything you want to change about the play of your team, or what do you think you need to adjust?
I think there's a lot of things we need to adjust. I think we need to do things a little bit differently, both offensively and defensively. Obviously, what we're doing is not working right now, but I think it's only small things, and I think that it's a lot of things are going to get better during the season, but we started practicing very late, and I think we need to well, I think we'll get better, but we don't really have the luxury of time right now, so I think we have to try to change something really fast, but what I'm not really sure about, we'll see. Something needs to change.
Thank you.
Right.
Coach Jesper Gustafsson, big win today. How do you feel Josh Green's comeback changed the dynamic of the team?
I mean, he hasn't practiced for a while. He's been doing his rehab for 2-3 weeks now, and he looks like he's in good shape. But it's always, you know, I'm not going to sit here and complain when Uppsala is in the room because they got worse problems. But I'm just saying that if you haven't practiced with a team for a while, it kind of, you know, hard to know the timing and the chemistry between the players. So I think he did a good job. He came in and tried to set other people up, and I think that was the right approach to the game from his side.
Even though it was a big win against Uppsala, what do you think your team needs to keep doing and need to adjust moving forward?
I think this game, you know, we're going to keep working on the same stuff that, you know, we've been working for the last couple of weeks. This game was all about us being focused, and you know, because Uppsala, they're not going to lay down and die just because they you know, make a poor first quarter. I think this game was all about our focus and to keep that high during 40 minutes. Do the right things together and not step out of line and try to do things by themselves or you know, have your own agendas or go your own way. I think it was togetherness and focus. We had it, but we didn't really have it for 40 minutes. And that was the struggle in our heads the whole game, that we just needed to have this focus.
Do you make it an extra big task to win home games? Do you feel like there's a certain, you have to win home games?
Of course you need to win home games, but we're playing for our crowd, we're playing for our fans, we want to have even more people to the games, but I wouldn't say it's more important to win home games. I think we're playing just as good, we're just as well prepared when we go to away games, and you know, I don't put home games beforehand.
How do you feel the team's morale changes when you go from a road trip to a home game?
It's easier to recover. It's I don't know about morale. It's you know, we have a good team. We have good players. People like each other. It's you know, from what I can see, most guys are striving the same direction, and people try to pull each other aboard. And if somebody gets lost, they try to pull them aboard again. So I don't think we have a problem with any like morale stuff, but I think when we come home, of course, you know, people get to sleep in their own beds and they're more happy. That's what you can see. But other than that, I don't know.
Okay, last question. How do you feel Devon can develop his game more?
Just like he said, I think he's slightly brainwashed from me, from what he just said. But it's you know, what he can do. He needs to help us with all the little things. He's backing Big Dre and Ego up, and he needs to have a game that suits both the 4 and the 5, and he needs to have that little, you know, spark coming off the bench and doing the right things for our team to succeed. If he puts the ball in the basket, it's good, but that's not why he's here. He's here to do all those little things in defense, rebounding, screening, all this. And on top of that, being a good guy, but that's that comes very easy for him.
Thank you. That was all for this press conference. Thank you for watching, and thank you for participating, and thank you for Uppsala to coming and battling hard. Till next time, I guess.